What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to either episode 5 or 6 or 5.1 or whatever nonsense, because if you recall, the last video was very long and we fought this boss for quite a long time. It was embarrassing. We are back now. I've leveled up maybe 5 or 6 levels, and we are gonna kill chaos. This is what it's all led to. For a quick lore recap, a very quick lore recap, we were the 4 heroes that we were just chosen 4 heroes, and we had to go light up the 4 crystals, and we did. Hello YouTube, shout it out. We went and we got the 4 crystals, we lit them up, everything was well, and then we realized that this guy, Chaos, the first boss, the loser first boss from the beginning of the game, had actually been sending himself back in time, sending all the monsters from back in time forward in time so that they could send him back again, and he had just created this loop where he could do this forever. And so we're here to just be like, dude, this is insane what you're doing. And that's where we're at. "2,000 years from now, you killed me." So here's where we are. Listen to this. This is nonsense. 2,000 years from now, you killed me. I am Garland. He was the guy we were talking about, the knight. Which, loads of playthroughs from now, when we get to a game that came out a few years ago called Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise. It's like a hack and slash, like a modern hack and slash. It is set in this game. It is set in the Final Fantasy 1 universe. And this character is a pivotal part of it, so it's very cool. He will return, this fella. But the 4 great forces saved me by sending me back through time. So if you're keeping up, he sent for it, they sent back. Once here, I sent the 4 fiends into the future. Okay, it's pretty complex. Where they shall once again use the 4 great forces to send me into the past. Absolute nonsense. I love it. In 2,000 years, I will remember none of this. That bit doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Why? I guess because it's another him. It's a different him. I'm really not sure. What's going to be upsetting, and I don't think it is if this boss has a phase 2, that means that all those times that we died was to just phase 1. But I don't think RPGs like this even had, bosses phase 2s yet. This was made back in the forever ago. Right, here we go. We're going to just start casting our strongest magic with both the red mage and the black mage. We're going to attack with both our monk and our warrior. And we are going to heal every chance we get. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, hang on. You know what? You know what we will do? We have that one item in our bag that casts the spell Saber. Scourge, Thundara, Confuse, Fire. Where is it? There's an item, there we go, Giant's Gloves. Casts Saber when used. What Saber does is increases your number of attacks. So we're gonna cast that on both of our attackers. So let's magic. Can they both use it on the same turn? No, they can't. Okay. So you just attack then, and you cast the biggest magic you've got. There's Saber there, raises the caster's attack and accuracy. Not bad. Not really worth actually casting on our black mage because he's fire, not attack. I think that's how that works anyway. Look at this guy. Look at where we're fighting him. This Final Fantasy 1 here starts a trend of insane looking end boss environments. The environment here is, we're out in space all of a sudden. And that sort of carries on. This sort of carried on through RPGs in general. A lot of final bosses are just you floating in space fighting this massive creature. Right, now you use the item. Oh. This is record time we've been streaming before we've had a dodgy message offering us cheap viewers. But I've got it set that people can't see that, so I could just be making that up. We want... No, wait. The Giant's Glove. Yeah, cast Saber. Okay, now this guy we want to just keep casting Flare. Flare is our big magic spell. This is the one we want. Nope. Right. Now, the problem I've got here, right, is that this boss can be quite vicious with the casting of haste on himself and slow on us. And that really hurts in these early games. You find that later in the Final Fantasy series, like, maybe from like 7 onwards, status effects aren't like super important. Like, they're there, they're useful, but they're not, like, in these early games they can be like severely detrimental. We will get to that though. We will eventually stream all of these. I imagine I'll start 2 soon. I actually can't wait to stream 2 and 3 specifically because they're so weird. Like, 4 onwards, it's just one of the best video game series ever. You know, just one of the best video game series ever. But 2 and 3 are bizarre, and it's like they were making weird changes, they were trying different things, and it just resulted in quite a cool, you know, people hate them. Some people hate them. They are just remembered oddly. They're weird games. 2 particularly, there's, to level anything up you have to actually use it. So it's like, you know, a bit like Skyrim, but not as done anywhere near as well as Skyrim did it. But it's like, if you want to upgrade your health, you need to get hit. So people will often joke about how in Final Fantasy 2 you're supposed to just go in and stand there and get hit if you want to level up. And you don't really need to do that, but it is kind of like that. But it does mean that, like, your magic casters, if you choose to cast magic, you'll naturally level up your magic. It's just quite... It's interesting. I can see why some people hate it though. But it is interesting. Let's actually heal. Let's do a big heal. I'm just sort of praying here that we leveled up enough outside that we can just breeze through this. That's the hope here, that's the dream. You know, our stronger attacks and our stronger magic will just carry us through this fight, no problem. I might just be wishful thinking. Let's just start healing up our weakest every turn with that mage. I don't want to risk anyone dying. This pixel remaster, I'm impressed. I really like this pixel remaster. I really especially like the music. Obviously, like a lot of diehard Final Fantasy fans, that's like the selling point of this pixel remaster. The selling point is the sort of modernization of the music. This is the first time we've heard any of these songs, well, a lot of these songs, with like modern instrumental, you know. Let's have a look. Can I do it right now? Oh, no way, can I actually not? That's upsetting. I was hoping I could put the old music on, because the original music of this is sick. It does look good, yeah. I really do think the pixel remaster looks lovely. I'm really impressed. I cannot wait to play through the rest of them. Some of the music, I mean, music is what Final Fantasy does better than maybe any other. If you ask me, the best music going in video games is Final Fantasy and some of From Software's games. You know, the music, the epic Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro bosses, you know, amazing music. I'd say they're probably the 2 best. So yeah, music's always been like a thing Final Fantasy has done really well. Oh, I keep not knowing what to do with this guy. I should just keep healing, right? I'm trying to risk attacking, but let's just heal. Let's just play safe. I do not want to die again. Oh god, well, we did the right thing curing him. That Cura doesn't heal enough. That Cura does not heal enough. Okay, can you not die, please? Will Curaga you attack again? They are hitting hard. They're hitting a lot harder than when we... Oh no! The Cyclone! Okay. 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 So that's interesting. We told the Red Mage to cast Cure on Nero, but because he was dead, cast Cure on Buckfast, our monk, which is quite useful. In some of the Final Fantasies that would miss, which is quite annoying. Okay, so we are gonna use his... See, he's got life magic. That's our only revive magic we have in the game. But it's the same level as our best heal. So it would actually use up. You see on the left there, we've got 7 of 9. We'd actually use up a cure if we use the life. So I think what we're gonna do is just Phoenix down since we've got the items. It doesn't heal as much, but it's better than sort of wasting one of our heals on a revive, if that makes sense. And I think it might be a round of high potions here. I think it might be worth just giving everyone a little... No, 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 that's not good. Right, come on. Maybe should have healed him. Okay. That's fine. You can heal him. Please be faster than the boss. Please. We need the Red Mage to be faster than the boss on this round. Oh no, he killed the... Okay, we didn't actually see that coming. We didn't actually suspect that the Red Mage would get taken like that. Yeah, we're on the back foot here. This is not good. Okay, let's... We've got 3 elixirs, so that we're going to have to utilize one of them here. We're going to have to think about this. Let's Phoenix down him. Let's have him attack, since that is the... He is the highest attack of our 4. Because he's got Saber on as well. So let's at least have him attack. And then let's have our Black Mage here give one of the elixirs to Nero. Put his 999 health right back. Oh, he missed with the Earthquake. Thank God. We might have been dead there. That could have been it. I'd have been so mad. We can't lose here. Right. Okay. This might be risky, but we're going to have him use the Giant's Glove to cast Saber on him. He lost it because he died, so we're going to put it back on him. I believe, yeah, I'm not so sure I do. But thank you for the support. Oh no. He is going to cure himself. Yeah, he needs the health. He's going to attack and he can... Oh, we're out of space at the top here. Okay, let's use Blizzaga. No! Okay. 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 How much is he doing with that blizzard? Way less than the... Okay, okay. Let's have a think about this. I am gonna... Phoenix down the Red Mage. And then he's gonna follow that up with an elixir to the Red Mage. Now, if they do this in the other order, I'm going to be really pissed off. But this is what we're doing, and then Vivi is going to... Vivi's going to take a dry ether, so we can start casting the high magic again. Oh, okay, items are happening in the crypt. Okay, 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 okay. Let's have a think about this. This is why when folks say turn-based games are boring or like bad, I'm always like, well, you've never been in like this situation. You know, you've got 3 turns here. It matters what you choose. It's quite exciting. Like, I get it. People want to hit the button and see their character attack, but there is just something I find really interesting and exciting about this kind of like, make your moves, make them count, you know? And in this case, we may have made all the wrong moves. So we are going to, there's one elixir left, so let's keep that for once we get the red mage up. I can't believe he went in between the item uses. That's really annoying. Right, we are gonna have... Damn it. Okay. Let's Phoenix down our red mage. Let's have this guy heal himself. High potion doesn't even heal that much. Oh. Okay, maybe we have him attack, and we have our black mage flare. I'm just like panic attacking now. Oh no! This is bad. Okay, we know to just start healing early on the second try. It's fine. It was because we were messing about. On the next try, we heal right from the beginning, we keep the health up. One thing I've learned is that if we ever replay this game, which we will, probably, we're taking a white mage. Turns out I need healing. I seriously miss having a white mage. No offense to the red mage, you can equip heavy armor, it's pretty cool, but I miss my white mage. Okay, we are just gonna keep on with the... We're just gonna try and bring everybody back. Let's get on the back foot here. Let's start healing. Oh, okay, he's alive. That's good. Oh, I didn't have anyone. Oh, I did. Okay, he's bringing him back to life. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay, so everyone is alive for a minute here. That's good. I'm gonna just throw potions and cures, and we're just gonna play it as safe as possible here. You get a heal, and you get a heal. Oh, we missed with the earthquake! Honestly, no, have fun, Veiled Xavier. Duty calls, I get it. Right, a round of healing went well there. This is tense. I'm scared. He's gonna attack. He's just gonna keep healing. Your whole life is healing. I'm gonna have him use the gloves. Having Saber just does so much more damage, you know. And we're gonna keep VV with a flare. Here we go. We can do this. We can do this. We gotta do this. That's a big hit. We're gonna cure our main man. He took a big hit there. We're gonna attack with both our attackers, and then we're in a good position, so let's just have VV cast that big old flare. Oh, he's casting flare at us! See ya! Please don't have a phase 2. I imagine someone who melts like this probably doesn't have a phase 2, but we'll see. Nero was dead for it, but, you know, that's fine. Here we go, y'all. This is it. This was a big deal. If you beat this back in the 80s, back in the early 90s, getting this beautiful artwork, oh, you did something. The time loop was severed at last. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. Yes! We did it! The light of the 4 crystals restored the forces of wind, water, earth, and fire. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of Garland's wrath. That Garland, but magnified by the four forces meant to guide our world, that trick of fate also gave birth to the fiends. Those pesky fiends, you know. I've left a window open, it's cold. Monsters had run rampant as the world sank into darkness. But all that is now past. Listen to this music. I realise I turned it down a bit. Let's get it pumping. With the four fiends flowing as they were meant, the four forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew. A world where Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland himself await. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into a loop? None can say. It seemed the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever. But the bravery of four young travellers changed that. It sure did. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. None will ever recall the struggle the four endured, for the breaking of the chain means that it never really existed. But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds lives on. I love this video game. Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations that reached for the heavens even as they fell. And now their return is upon us. With the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts, they will quietly watch over our world. Here's a message right here. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended, that the power of light must never be used for dark, and that the true crystals reside in your heart. For you are the warrior who crossed time. We are. That is us. You are the bringer of light. We did it, y'all. We did it. I love this game so goddamn much. Oh, maybe there's no Sifu. Maybe we just jump straight into Final Fantasy 2. We did it. Oh, so jazzed up. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's an amazing game. It's a truly amazing video game. One thing we have started doing on our YouTube videos, on our playthroughs, is doing a sort of quick review, a first instinct review of the game while the credits roll. And obviously, like, we can't really do that here because this isn't my first instinct. This is the 20th time I've played this game, or something, you know, probably not that many, but it's definitely more than 10. But that doesn't mean we can't review this game and talk about how special this game is. Final Fantasy I is history. This game, there's the man right there, Nobuo Uematsu. There are names here, there are legends here. There are some of the all-time greats just scrolling by here. This began one of the best series in media. And it had this song. This song is in every Final Fantasy. And they wrote it for this game, and it's amazing. It's like a classic piece of music. We are going to go on a journey playing through this whole series. I honestly cannot wait to play more. I assume if you're watching this later on the YouTube, they're already there. I'm going to wager a guess if you're watching this on YouTube, I've already played Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3, and if not, they will be coming soon. I love this series so much, and replaying this, playing the Pixel Remaster for the first time, let's even just talk about that. The music in this Pixel Remaster has been fantastic. That's the biggest selling point, obviously, other than like having all these old games together collected for the first time. They've obviously touched it up. The visuals are beautiful, but the modern versions of the music, it's amazing. If you've watched through the videos, you know that we were just switching back and forward. I wanted to hear every song in its new and old version, but it is really something special. I know these old games get a lot of, I know these specific old Final Fantasies get a lot of, you know, they're just a bit basic. And they are. But there is so much to love, and I hope I can show that and express that on these videos and help people sort of understand what there was to love back then and still is to love now about these old games. You know, there's just a way of, there's a game design that's somehow remained in video games to this day, but also an element that is lost to time. You know, you don't get things like this anymore. The sort of number of times throughout this playthrough we had to just go back and talk to villagers and really try ourselves to piece together what the next step is. That's kind of lost to video games now. And it's expanded on in Final Fantasy 2 with a Final Fantasy 2 has this sort of notes system. You're sort of keeping a little diary. It's really, honestly, it's very cool. I will be very interested to see the Pixel Remasters 2 and 3. I'm excited to play through them. And then, of course, we'll do 4, then 5, and 6. But those 3 are, you know, some people consider them like the trilogy of games. You know, it's like there are 4, 5, and 6 stands, and then there's 7, 8, and 9, you know, and then, you know, then after that it gets all weird. But this was fantastic. I'm so happy we played this. I'm so happy the Pixel Remaster is as good as it is, you know, in a time when a lot of remasters and remakes aren't getting as much love as they could. It's nice that these are just so well made. I'm just so happy about it. Oh, I used to work there. I didn't realise they did this. They're just like an outsourced QA company. Can we skip this now, do you think? Do you think it's okay to skip these credits? I don't want to step on anyone's, skip the scene. No, I don't want to do that. No, we'll let it roll, it's fine, you know what? We'll let it sink in that we did that. We went from nothing. Remember right at the beginning, the king was all like, I don't know if you guys are the guys, you're gonna have to go to the place and do the thing. And the place and the thing ended up being the end boss. It's nice, like, nice touch. God, I love this game. When we do 2, there's some wild stuff into some real mad plot points. But we'll get there. Okay, we'll skip this. Yeah, let's save. We'll save it in the very first slot. Why not? That took us 18 hours. I'll move the camera so you can see here. I'll put me up here. Look at that. Our playtime there was 18 hours and 36 minutes. Not bad. There it is. Final Fantasy 1. No matter where I put myself, I get like the pointing wrong. Thank you for watching, sincerely. If you're watching this is the end of the YouTube video. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Please hit the sub button if you can. If not, it's fine. Part 2, Final Fantasy 2, will be out soon. I know it. I feel it. Thank you for watching.